How did you decide that God was the good guy and the devil was the bad guy? It seems to me that the only reason why you believe that God is the good guy is because the Bible told you so. It's not because you read the Bible and analyzed it and discovered that God was the good guy and the devil was the bad guy. I have read the Bible and I've discovered that God is the bad guy and the devil was the good guy. God has committed more atrocities than the devil. God is punishing the whole human race for the sin of two humans, including the humans that weren't even born. God has cursed all snakes for the sin of one snake. And remember, it wasn't really the snake that gave Eve the apple. It was the devil who took the form of a snake. So all snakes are innocent. And what are humans being punished for? Eating from the tree of knowledge. The knowledge of what? Good and evil. So it's punishing everyone because Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge. And let's ask ourselves the most important question. Who planted that tree there? Him. Who knows everything? Him. Which means that he knew that one day Adam and Eve were going to eat from that tree. 99% of women would pick a guy who is rich, even if he's not a good person, over a guy who is poor, even if he's a good person. Because human beings in general are not interested in goodness. Humans are interested in power. Christians are not following God because they think he is good. They are following God because they think he is powerful. If he fell down to earth and lost all his powers, they would not respect him at all. If he started killing the firstborn babies, like he did in the Old Testament, they will lock him in prison, or worse, they will kill him, because he has lost the only thing that they are interested in. More than 80% of people in South Africa are Christians. But South Africa is one of the most messed up countries in the world. Why is it messed up? Because we are worshipping the worst traits in humanity. Because we are choosing people who are powerful over people who are good. We don't care about people who are good. We care about people who are powerful. One thing that Christians don't realize is that the people that they think are in secret societies, the people that they think are part of the Illuminati, worship the same God that they worship. They don't worship the devil. No, they worship the same God that Christians worship. That's why when they win awards, they thank the same God that Christians worship. They don't say, thank you, devil, for this award. No, they're going to thank your God. What you don't realize is that they sold their souls to the same God that you have sold your souls to. They've sold their souls, so they have to keep on doing things that are going to keep people ignorant. You know, that's their job. They have to keep on doing that. You have to practice fake spirituality to keep people ignorant, to keep people from, discovering real spirituality. You want people to stay in this realm of fear, to always be afraid. Oh, I can't say this, I can't say that because I'm going to go to hell if I say this, if I do this. The idea is to keep people in this state of fear so that they don't evolve, so that they don't become better. That's why you are threatening my life as Christians. Like, oh, you're going to die. You're going to go to hell. Why would you say that if you're full of love? Why would you threaten someone for, coming up with valid points? I'm trying to have a discussion with you. I'm not fighting with you. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong and tell me why you think I'm wrong. Why are you threatening my life? You're threatening my life because your whole religion is evil. That's it. There's nothing good about Christianity. It wasn't created to make you a good person. It was created as a system of control, to keep people in a low state of consciousness, to keep people very hateful, thinking that they're not being hateful.
From the day you die, it's going to be you and him. It's going to be you and him in the throne of judgment, and you are going to account for the things you say here on social media. You are going to account, and it's not going to be a pleasant meet up with if you go on questioning his existence.
If you impregnated a woman and left her before she gave birth, and then a couple of months later she gave birth to a little boy, and that little boy grew up without knowing his father, and then years later you and a couple of other guys went to that boy, and every one of you told that boy that you are his father. You and the other guys told the boy that you are his father, and that boy gets confused and not know who his real father is. Would you blame him for not being able to realize whose real father is? Would you blame him so much that you'd even think that it is justified for you to punish him for not being able to realize whose real father is? No, I don't think you will blame him. If you blamed him, you'll be evil, right? I'm sure you'd agree with me. But let's take it a step further. Let's say you lived in a world where children can be created artificially. They didn't necessarily need the sperm of a father to be created. And that boy didn't believe that he has a father. That boy believed that he was created artificially. Would you blame him so much that you think that he deserves to be punished? Of course not. If you blamed him and believed that he deserved to be punished, you'd be evil. If that boy walked around telling people that he does not have a father, because he doesn't believe that he has a father because you weren't present when he was growing up, would you blame him so much that you believe that he deserves to be punished? No. Because he does not believe that he has a father. Remember, belief is not a choice. So ask yourself this question: will God be justified to punish me for not believing that he exists? The answer is obvious. The answer is no. That can only prove that the God that you worship is so evil and not worthy of worship. Thank you. God does not exist. What exists is people who want to control other people, people who want to manipulate other people, people who want to have power over other people. And they are using a God that does not exist to justify their actions. That would be like if I told Indian people that one of their ancestors sinned against God and God cursed all of them. If they want God to forgive them, they must listen to me because God speaks to me. They must do as I say because God speaks to me. If one of them said, I don't believe you, would I be justified to say that that person is demonic? It seems to me that Christianity is against logic. You must not be logical. You must not ask questions. Just do as you are told. The purpose of Christianity was to create slaves through fear, because people who are afraid are very easy to control. Going to church nowadays is not so different from attending a WWE event, because nothing real happens there. Everything is staged. The miracles are staged. It's like people are just going to church for entertainment because they have nothing else to do. Your pastors are great entertainers. I think Vince McMahon should start looking for talent in church. Your pastors have the potential to become, big WWE superstars. When it comes to Christianity, one thing that you must understand is this. We weren't born with a message written in our DNA that says we must be Christians. No. We were born into this world knowing nothing and found people with Bibles saying that we must listen to them. If we don't listen to them, we're going to go to hell. Really? An extraordinary claim like that requires an extraordinary proof. Do they have any proof of what they're saying? No. They just expect us to follow them blindly. Doesn't God have a way of confirming that what they're saying is true? Why doesn't he confirm that what they're saying is true? Why should we believe them? I mean, human beings want to control other humans. So why should we believe them? Why should we believe that they know something that we do not know? We were all born into this world and we have never met any God. We have never heard from any God. These books were written by people a long time ago who wanted to control other people. So if I say that I don't believe that what's written in the Bible was inspired by God, I'm not blaspheming. I understand why, if you're a Christian, you'd feel offended. But it's you who's being offended. It's not God. God never came to me and told me that I must listen to you. God never came to me and told me that I must read the Bible. You did. So yes, I can understand why you are offended. But I'm not blaspheming against God. This has nothing to do with God. This has everything to do with me and you. I do not believe that you were sent by God. I do not believe that you are hearing from God. No, I just believe that some people lied to you and you believed their lies and you want me to believe their lies. Religion is war on consciousness. What the elite want is to keep us in a very low state of consciousness where we need to eat each other up, where we need to fight each other over stupid things. They gave us different religions to divide us because they knew that if we believed in different religions, if we believed in different gods, we would be divided. We would not realize that we're one. We would not realize that we're made of the same substance. They knew that there would be people who would say that I have a relationship with God. My God is right and your God is wrong. What we do not realize is that if there was a God out there that wanted us to know him, he would not be hiding. He wouldn't be hiding and making us fight over whose religion is better, over whose religion is right. I mean, that is stupid. If you really think about it, it's really, really stupid. So religion is war on consciousness. The idea is to keep us in a very low state of consciousness. Because if we realized our power, if we realized that we are one, we will be able to ascend into higher states of awareness. You are not a Christian because Christianity is the true religion. You're a Christian because you were born in a Christian family, went to a school where most of your teachers were Christian, in a country that is predominantly Christian. If you were born in the Middle East, you'd be a Muslim. We were told all these years that God made man in his image. But the truth is, man made God in his image. White people think God is white. Black people think God is... Wait, I forgot that black people worship the God of their colonizers. If you hate gay people, you think God hates gay people. If you were a monkey, you think God is a big monkey.